It all comes down to how you market your digital product. This is the difference between making consistent routine sales and pouring your heart into something that went nowhere. Here's the frustrating part. So much of the clear marketing advice is hidden in $500, $1,000, even $2,000 courses. And it can make this whole online space feel more complicated than it needs to be. Now listen, I believe in education. I've invested in education. But I don't believe marketing needs to be pushy, overwhelming, or confusing. So today I'm going to walk you through exactly how I market digital products organically, where I focus, what I ignore, and why. No paid ads, no constant posting, and no chasing people in their DMs. If you're a woman over 50 and you want calm over chaos, this video is for you. Stay with me. Hi, my friend, I'm Carol. I help women of faith, especially those over 50, build digital income streams that support their freedom, generosity, and purpose. I retired early. I built and sold a financial business, and now I'm building online. I want to steward what I've learned and help other women do the same. If you're here, chances are you've thought, I know I have something valuable, but how do I get in front of the right people? That's what we're going to talk about today. Here's what most people get wrong. They think the hardest part is creating the product, the course, the guide, the program. But creation is the easy part. And another option is to use done-for-you products. Marketing is what determines if a product ever sees the light of day. You can have the most beautifully designed digital product in the world, but if no one sees it, it won't sell. I like to think of it this way. Creating is about obedience, and marketing is about stewardship. And stewardship matters. In fact, I'd say creating is about 20% of the work, and marketing is the other 80%. So let's talk about how to do that wisely. Before we go platform to platform, let's clear something up. Marketing and selling are not the same, but they do go together. Marketing is about visibility and trust, and selling is about helping someone to take the next step. Marketing says, I see and understand you. Selling says, here's how I can help. When marketing is done well, selling feels natural, not awkward. Let's start with Pinterest because people seriously underestimate it. Pinterest is not social media, it's a search engine. It's actually one of the only platforms that wants you to send people off of the platform. Every pin links somewhere. Your freebie, your email list, your sales page. That's powerful, and what I love is that it works quietly in the background. You don't have to talk to a camera, you don't have to show up every day, and you can batch content once a week, once a month. And for women who value calm consistency over constant visibility, Pinterest is gold. I especially love Pinterest for email list growth because it brings people who are already searching for answers. I'd give Pinterest a 4 out of 5, especially for long-term traffic. Now let's talk about TikTok. TikTok is incredible for fast visibility. There's no denying that. But it's also high energy, high maintenance, and very trend-driven. To grow there, you need comfort on camera, frequent posting, and a lot of mental bandwidth. Now, for some people, that's fun. For others, it's exhausting. I've watched many women start strong on TikTok and burn out just as quick. If you love short-form video and high volume, TikTok can work. But I don't recommend it for your foundation. For me, it's a 2.5 out of 5. Useful, but not necessary. Instagram is a slower burn. Growth is slower than TikTok, but the audience often has more purchasing power. Instagram works best as a nurturing platform. Stories, conversations, relationship building. It can work beautifully, but it can also be overwhelming if you're trying to do everything. I don't believe Instagram is mandatory. I'd give it a 3.5 out of 5. It's helpful, but not required. Now let's talk about the most important platform of all, your email list. Social media is borrowed space. Email is ownership. This is a key point to remember in marketing. No algorithm, no shallow bands, and no platform panic. Your email list allows you to serve consistently, build trust, and make sales without noise. Every platform should eventually lead here to your email list. Email is easily the most profitable channel I've ever used, online or offline. This is a 5 out of 5, non-negotiable. Facebook still works, especially for women over 40. And Facebook groups are not dead. They still work if you show up to serve, not spam. But there are other platforms that work better for groups than Facebook. LinkedIn is powerful for professional audiences, high-ticket offers, and it's a less saturated space. Both LinkedIn and Facebook can work if your audience is there, but neither is required. Personally, I'd give both Facebook and LinkedIn a 4 out of 5. Now let's talk about YouTube. This is my favorite platform and my main one. In full disclosure, I haven't used Pinterest since I had my stained glass business. It was great for visually showing my work. Since doing digital marketing, I started with Facebook, actually Facebook faceless, and then I did reveal my face on Facebook, and then I switched more to Instagram. Now, both of those are only supporting my YouTube. They only get used occasionally. I want to tell you a quick story. When I first started taking YouTube seriously, I didn't expect fast growth. I expected slow, steady, and meaningful growth. What surprised me wasn't the numbers of people, but the quality of people. YouTube viewers listen, they think, and they are intentional. They come already trusting you because they've spent time with you. Long-form video builds something that short-term video can't, and that's depth. I can teach here, I can tell stories here, and I can fully be myself. This is a 5 out of 5 for me. If I were starting again, I would definitely start with YouTube, long-form YouTube. You can always take that long form and cut it up into shorts and post it on short form YouTube or other platforms like Facebook or Instagram. Email is at the center of everything, so of course I would have that. And then once I get my YouTube and email going, I would also grow at the same time a community in school. That's it. No juggling 5 platforms. Just keep it simple. Here's one final thing I want you to hear. For the first 60 days, focus on serving, not selling. Solve real problems, share what you know, and build trust. Business and marketing are about relationships. When people know you, trust you, and feel supported, sales will follow naturally. If you want the exact blueprint that I use to market digital products and multiple income streams, including my $1,400 program, you can grab my free training at heavenlypayday.com. It walks you through this step by step, calmly, clearly, and without pressure. If today's video has resonated with you, be sure to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on future videos. In the next video, I'll share a calmer, more sustainable way to think about business online. One that feels less like a marathon and more like a recreational game of pickleball. Steady, enjoyable, and built for the long game. We'll talk about why it's not too late to start after 50, how to stop chasing trends that drain your energy, a faith-aligned approach to building income with peace and clarity, and why sustainability matters more than speed. Thank you for subscribing and watching. I'll see you in the next video.